If you're gonna fall behind from heat exhaustion and you absolutely can't make it because you're gonna cramp, then take off. Royal will assist you in the shade, okay? Other than that, push yourself. Don't let ego get in the way to where you pass out or hurt yourself. But at the same time, remember, this is a crew hike. So there's no tough guy stuff. We're not trying to outdo each other. This is a crew hike. We're gonna hike together. We'll make it to the top together. We'll come down together. Move it.
Move it. Moving.
Moving. Moving. You got people counting on you? Do it for them. Right?
Sure.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go, Reddick. The family's counting on you.
Let's go, baby. Come on, baby.
Stop now, baby.
Keep your pace. Keep your pace. Keep going.
Let's go, let's go. Get to the top and line out. Get to the top and line out.
Look at your stance. Attention.
When you were in high school, did you guys ever think that you'd be here?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Did you ever think that you would make it on a program like this?
No, sir.
Right.
It's awesome.
Right. This is the beginning. Set high goals for yourself. Set high standards for yourself. This is just the beginning.
This is the thing that people don't understand, right? We already got a strike against us. Why? Because we, made a mistake that sent us to prison. But some folks, right, they doubt us. They think we can't even do it, right? Today is the day that you prove them wrong, that you prove it to yourself, that you belong here, and you have this opportunity. Grab it. All right, put your packs on, let's go.
I've been on more fires than a lot of the new hires for CAL FIRE. A lot of these people don't know what it takes to be on the mountain for days. They've read the books and they've seen the footage and they know and they've done all the studying, but they haven't experienced. Had I been able to get it another way, that would have been, a lot more helpful, but I got it through fire camp, through incarceration.
Excuse me, driver, where do I catch the 290 at? The 290.
Before I got my first fire, I received 2 weeks training. 1 week physical fitness and 1 week in classroom. I was on that fire for 3 days and I was in good shape, but by the time I got back to the CCV or the bus, I could barely stand.
It's dirty, it's smoky. You come back and for the next 3 days, all your food tastes like charcoal. I swear, because your nostrils are cloud full of soot. It's one of the greatest jobs, I swear.
We rely heavily on incarcerated firefighters. In fact, many of them take the most dangerous frontline jobs when we're fighting fires. So one of the things that a number of us have been advocating since the beginning of the pandemic is for wide releases of people from custody. The idea is to get as many people out of custody as possible to reduce the population density in the facilities and allow people inside to more effectively socially distance. When the state started looking for groups of people in custody to release, one of the first populations they targeted were the people in the fire camps, which made perfect sense when you're thinking about identifying people who are known to be nonviolent, who are likely already to be able to easily and successfully reintegrate into society. And sure enough, most of the people in the fire camps were released. CAL FIRE found itself incredibly shorthanded, and they were forced to come face to face with just how much they'd come to rely on incarcerated firefighters. And what that issue did was it shone a light on the need to find a way to ease the passage for people who were trained as firefighters in custody to becoming full-time, fully fledged professional firefighters on the outside.
Delilah understands. So anytime she sees a fire truck, she goes, "Mom, you're friends." Which makes me laugh and smile. And I say, "Yes, baby girl, those are my friends, I just try to make up for the time that's lost, even though I cannot.
Ok, quítese de acá porque mire, estoy haciendo pupusa, ok?
I like pupusa.
I like pupusa, mi cielo.
I was young and a hothead. I was mad because I'd seen the pain in my mom's eyes that I caused. I was mad at myself for allowing it to go that far. Paroled in 2016, and then boom, I found out I was pregnant in December. I wasn't ready for it, but you're never ready to become a parent. Was trying to pursue the firefighting career, just didn't know how to go about it.
They do have rules and regulations. They do a background check, and that's when the barriers start.
You try to live a normal life, but the system is there. Your record is there. Your name is there.
Be careful you don't fall, okay?
Then you need to explain yourself. I don't know how to explain myself. How do I explain to you all the things that I've done in my past when I was 18, 15 years old, 20? I mean, explaining your past to somebody that's never been really walked in your shoes, how do you make somebody understand that? At the end of the day, I'm a convicted felon. That I had to sit here and explain to you and probably still not get the job.
Many people do not realize that there is a kind of shadow penal regime that faces people who have been in custody that they confront once they are released.
I brought this piece of legislation appropriately, I thought, here today that will give these future firefighters and emergency personnel a chance by getting them an opportunity to expunge their records, giving them a chance to get a certificate.
One of the main restrictions that incarcerated firefighters face is that in the state, you are unable to get an EMT license if you have a felony conviction. The idea behind the bill is individuals who have participated in the fire camp can go to court. The judge is free to set aside the conviction entirely, and that lifts all the legal burdens that would ordinarily attend the conviction. And so now they can go get an EMT license, and now they can go to their CAL FIRE office and put in an application and not have anybody say, oh, you have a felony conviction, you're not eligible. But notice that it's an incredibly limited relief for a targeted population whose skill set happens to be one the state needs.
What are you making, Delilah? You're making your school?
Yeah.
You like your school?
Yeah, I'm making media.
You're making Teacher Nidia, and who else?
I just hope that does happen, that our records do get expunged.
Okay, you're gonna get it on your hair, Mama. You're gonna get dirty.
People won't be judging me based on paper, on my background. They'll look at me and my work ethics. Like, they'll see what I can bring to the table. And given that opportunity, I know I can give back so much more as a whole person.
Delilah, let's go.
This program you're in?
Yeah.
Is it an early release and you go into this program, or is it not for you?
No. Like, I went to camp, fire camp, and so I got out that way. Because when you go to fire camp, they give you an early kick. Like, I had a 10-year sentence. I went to fire camp. I did 6.5. So then they have another program for people who get out of prison. They train us to be firefighters, called the Forestry and Fire Recruitment Program.
Really?
It's so people can transition into those jobs from prison. Like, I got out just July 25th, right? Got into this program. They pay you, they train you, it helps you keep pursuing this dream. I want to continue to pursue it at all costs. And it has cost a lot, a lot of relationships, a lot of family turmoil, because they don't see the dream like I see the dream. So it's worth riding 3 hours on the bus to get there.
Looks like that. Chisel, you guys see the difference?
Our goals is to obviously get them a career in fire, but we want to just help any and everybody who's want to do something productive. I went to prison and I had to learn the hard way. Now I actually, found something and like a real purpose when I went to the fire camp, and it really helped me to just know that I can do something that a lot of people are scared to do. I would never thought in a million years that I would be out there fighting fires and feeling like a hero.
So, belly and safety. How many people in here have cut trees before?
Correctional officers, encouraged me to pursue fire, but nobody really had that pathway or be able to let me know what was the steps that I needed to take. Never forget, August 2014, went to different places, people laughed. It was like, well, you trying to, just because you worked as an inmate, in the fire camps doesn't mean you don't know how to do it professionally. When we hear no, we think yes. I've been pretty much a firefighter for the last 7 years. I made it, we actually did it. And from there, actually, the idea of FFRP actually started.
Let's be honest, we've all done it, right? We cut it halfway, like it is a little tiny tree.
Push it over.
Push it over. Let's see if we can push it over without even cutting it.
I've done that too.
It's dangerous.
They do field reduction projects, plus we give them the certifications.
Base cut, tree downhill.
And then I think the last thing is mentorship, having somebody to guide you through the application process, the interview process, giving them tricks and the trades of how to be a true firefighter and encourage them.
Nice work, Oscar. Thank you.
It was all right. I mean, I could tell that you was kind of nervous.
Absolutely.
No,
Absolutely. You were nervous.
No, you did good. But
You were.
I for sure could tell how nervous you was. You did good though, man. You did
Thanks,
good,
guys.
real
Thanks.
good.
Actually, being in fire camp gave me the adrenaline when I was running assault to pursue this as a career. Now that this law has passed, I would love to be with CAL FIRE. I want to chase that adrenaline again. I want to go get it, so I'm going to go get it.
Remember, this is your guys' interview. This is your guys' job, right? This is how you guys get reference. This is how you get a career in the fire service. Help each other out. It wouldn't be so hard, right, if we helped each other out.
Going to fire camp is not a proper trade-off, because here you are, putting your life on the line, and in return, they're giving you time off your sentence and they're giving you $1 an hour. I got trained by the state of California. So now that you train me to be a firefighter, allow me to use these skills to fight fire. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Allow me to be able to use my training.